Gordon. Hey, Midnight Rebel.
Oh. That's what I want my background to be a spaceship next time.
Yeah, that's sweet. Going down the rabbit hole.
Yes. The intro is just me like.
Hey. Yeah, so I got so we got the reaction video set up now. That should be cool. Everything should be good. But again, I think we should just cut the clip small and
keep them to a clip. Like keep them to the content. Like if we go on topic.
Right.
So
not the whole
yeah. But topic by topic is easier because what's happening now is that the topics are getting split up like half and half.
Right, like this. I'll just play this for like 5 seconds.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. You better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat?
Are you going there?
There was no cue cards for that. Completely. Get better come down and get some of this shit.
You want to eat chicken where they give him foot massages at? I don't know.
I wasn't even paying attention to what they were offering. Oh my god.
Oh,
barbecue and a foot massage because someone was high that night, like they were high and they were just like barbecue and
I think
foot massage.
This dude does like all kind of videos like that. I don't know if it's real businesses or not.
I had an idea for a coffee shop laundromat, but that makes sense. Barbecue foot massage.
I mean, it just sounds like the chicken smells like feet or something. It doesn't go.
And like, are the cooks also doing the foot massage?
I don't know.
A lot.
But that's what it seems like. I don't know.
My god! Can we stop it? Because I'm definitely hearing too. Like, it's hard.
You say what?
It's hard for me to talk in this. Will you come over here and put this on and sit here and talk? Okay. Tell me if it's.
Mine is probably worse than yours, but yeah, let me see.
Let's check.
Yeah, hello? Why is it? What do you mean?
You hear that?
Hear what? It is way better than that one. It sounds perfect. Like what is the echo? It's just gonna be there with the earphones. I mean, I can. Yeah, I also got it set to where it can't hear the background, so it's really here's right here,
Okay.
But it sounds good.
In action. Let me take my shoes off. Just can't focus with my shoes on.
No, I like
Joe's barbecue. Come down here, get some of this shit. And he was just like, just get your ass down here. Just come check it out. Get on over. How do I send over a clip?
Just save it on the watch later list.
Shit, it's something I sent to the email, so I don't even know if it is.
You don't know what it is.
I don't know if it's a YouTube clip.
Oh, so can you open your email?
It's on email. It's not a big deal.
And it's not YouTube?
I don't know. If it is, I didn't find it on there. I think I'm also hearing the difference when I'm close and when I'm not. So I'm gonna try to just like.
You know what? There's a volume right here too. Adjust your volume. Maybe it's too loud.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe. All right, let's see. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, sure. Because at least it's not like echoing in my ear, but oh, cool. And I can just do it myself. So when I'm watching clips and stuff. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like that. So here's one. So, when was this? Okay, this was in 2022. So this was recent. Let's see. I'm gonna save it on here. So charge of murder. This is a graphic one, okay? I can't even say it's not even a funny graphic. I need to start finding some funny ones as opposed to all that pops up on mine is just like drama, like trauma. Oh my god, they have different angles. Well, let's just go with the first one. So I'm gonna play it. So if you pull it up now, if you refresh our YouTube page, it'll be the first one most recently played. Yeah, right now. Refresh now, because the commercial was playing.
Oh, just
Go to the last.
oh, this is all watched later.
Yeah, so go to like history, recent history.
Okay.
So I'm gonna really take a hard left from Joe's Foot Massage and Barbecue. But I just this was the first thing that popped up in the emails.
Which one?
The murder, the paramedics die.
This one?
Yeah,
Okay.
paramedics. So this guy dies
Oh, I
after the
think I did
paramedics.
hear about this. Let's see. Okay.
He did.
2 emergency service workers are charged with first-degree murder after a man died following transport to a hospital. The Sangamon County State's Attorney's Office in Illinois says Peter Cadigan and Peggy Finley responded to the home of Earl Moore Jr. on December 18th at the request of Springfield police.
Oh, and they
Dude, look
put
at
him on
that.
the- oh,
Look at that
slam
bullshit.
him
Hold on, they strap him down.
Mr. Moore's death
and
as
just
a
put
homicide.
it on.
Stand up. Use your leg.
What? So this is what?
They just put him on his chest, right? And
And they strap him down that way.
right. And dude was just fed up with him too. I heard they were just talking shit like, you're just making it hard on yourself, knowing damn well he's like on
Right.
something.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
As a disease. And it's your job to understand that.
Right.
You're literally paid to be sensitive to these issues. And this, well, just watch the lady in the room because she's one of the paramedics. Look at her goddamn face the entire time. It's disgusting.
Police
She
said
doesn't
when
even
they
look at
arrived,
him.
They were told Moore was suffering from alcohol withdrawal symptoms. Body cam video
Look at her
shows
face.
first responders
Look at her.
inside his bedroom.
What notes are you
trying to get
taking?
him to
They're
his
just fed
feet,
up.
but he
They
seems
burnt
unable
out.
to walk on his own. One of
I
the
don't care how many of those you
paramedics in the
see.
room
I don't care if
police
you
say
see
she
20 a
offered
day.
No assistance to the patient.
Quit your job
The
if it's
officers
you.
took turns carrying him out of the house.
The officers had to do it. Paramedics
Once
wouldn't even touch
outside,
him.
the patient needed help getting onto the stretcher. After police helped get him
Yeah, they just.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
hard, right? It's hard to watch.
It's I mean, that happens a lot, but people don't die. You know what I mean? People
They're
get
passed
fed
out
up,
and they can't even
people,
report it because they're
Um,
in a situation where they're not in a state of mind to even understand what's really going on to them.
right.
The fact that they have it on camera. Also, I mean, think of all the stuff that they have on camera at this very moment that nobody knows about because you don't really know about it until it becomes an issue. We only know now because he died.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know about it if he hadn't died. It would just be sitting in a vault somewhere on tape.
Yeah. No.
And then be carried around by a human being who it happened to, who knows in the back of their mind something really messed up happened, but can't really put it into words because they were totally wasted and out of their minds. It's so sad.
Yeah, no, that's unfortunately, it has a lot to do with. Of course, you see the patients. They don't have patience.
Money also. Paramedics get paid the least amount of money of anybody. I think in California it's like one of the most, but it's not the most. But in general, even today, it's like $37,000 a year.
Hmm.
That is ridiculous. I watched this show called, I think it's called Night Watch. And it's all about New Orleans. The paramedics in New Orleans, they go around and it's like a reality show. It is a reality show about what happens. And it is amazing. It's crazy. The stuff that they have to do. I mean, they're literally out saving lives. They're heroes
Then
daily.
both paramedics secured more to the stretcher and took
Not her. I mean, these people, screw them. Like, F them.
Yeah.
Not them, but a lot of paramedics are literal heroes.
I even feel for them. Like not like they messed up, but they're a regular person. There's
That's not just messing up.
I mean,
Because that's not a mistake. No, they know what they're doing. They know the risk.
Well, no, but that happens. I mean, just I'm saying that if a person is in a wrong state of mind, their working conditions is stressing them out. They're already frustrated.
Sure. Change your life. Don't kill someone else.
Well, they didn't mean to kill them. I'm just saying that, like I said, it happens all the time. People get fed up and just, oh man, fuck, just turn over, just put them down and just take them because I don't feel like dealing with it. And that's just like an
immediate human reaction. And guess what happens like 5 seconds later? You realize, oh wait, I actually have a job to do and I care and I'm a human being. And I was fed up in that moment, but I do it with children all the time. You see me do it with Simone when she frustrates me. And it's just an immediate reaction. And then you're like, oh God, but yeah, everybody's human, but you immediately correct it. You don't just put them in the stretcher.
You don't immediately correct it. I've seen it. So I don't think that's you can't do that. It's a human thing to be in the moment and just not even think about what you're saying or doing, and it happens. It happens to everybody, especially in that type of situation. And you can't compare. I mean, it'll be a little rougher than kids, believe it or not, because you're dealing with a grown person acting like a kid, and it's really crazy. You really have to have yourself in order to deal with people like that. I'm not saying they messed up.
So you think they shouldn't have gotten charged with murder?
It's not first degree murder. So that they get that's what happens.
So you think they should have gotten charged? But not first degree. Yeah, it shouldn't be first degree.
I'm just more like I'm not one of those people that hear something like this and I have no idea how in those situations works, being in the healthcare field, working with people with intellectual disabilities, how if you're not trained right, if you're not in the right state and all that, you can get to that. Anybody can get to that point where they're not caring, but it's crazy when it's like 3 of them that was doing it, so it could be the whole department or whatever, but that's what
it's not just
regular
one.
people listen to it, don't know about, and they just they're evil, they're all this. It's like, no, there's all kind of other stuff that comes with that to be judging that person on what happened. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
you are the EMT though. You're in the car with that person the whole way to the hospital. You're not checking whether or not he's breathing. He's not moaning. You're not loosening his straps. Maybe you've got time. Somebody's always in the back. I wonder if both of them sat in the front, because that'd be messed up. Just left him in the back like that, because there's always supposed to be one in the back with the patient and one driving. So I'm like, I know that from the show I watch. So one of them was in the back with him the whole time. What were they doing? Just putting on their headphones and tuning him out?
No, I don't know. We don't know.
They did say that he was like moaning or whatever. There was some sort of comment about that, I thought. But he was restrained. So how he died. Listen to the autopsy. He literally died from laying like that.
Yeah, on his stomach.
Yeah. And being restrained.
You're not supposed to do that. So that's where they messed up. It's like,
I get you want to get him in the car quick. Sure. You're lazy. You're tired. You're over it. Get him in the van and then loosen his straps. Let him move around. What the hell? You've got time. You're sitting there with him. You're staring at him while he's literally the life's draining out of him. They're going to be in the back with him.
Did they really think he was dying?
They thought he was just asleep. They're paramedics. They're supposed to check if he's breathing. He's supposed to be, at that point when you're in the back, don't you go into a machine that checks your heart rate and shit? There are protocols that they have to do.
Yeah. They just didn't know. There wasn't.
Look how old that lady is. She didn't know. Her first day on the job. She just started. She doesn't look like a rookie.
I'm saying she's probably like just.
You know, a bitch, like a murderer, kind of, which is why I understand they went to. I do still agree it's not first degree, though. Like, they didn't come in that day to kill.
Yeah. They probably should have, like you said, make more money and been able to retire earlier.
They should have picked that
Maybe.
profession for sure. I mean, if you
Let's
hate
say
it,
kill
get
multiple
out.
people.
If
You
you
know
hate
what
it,
I'm
get
saying?
out.
Like,
There's a lot of options. The city, the state have so many options for you to take free classes to learn things. I'm learning cybersecurity right now for free, and I'm learning a lot. I have full-on college courses that, guess where I'm getting them? This is a tip for everybody. The public library. Number one, libraries. Libraries, they're just a wealth of knowledge that nobody uses anymore. We all forget them, like the Britannicas, those Encyclopedia Britannicas. But it's a wealth of resources. And you can get them online. I'm taking online courses. I don't even have to go to the library. I got a library card, which is free. And then I can take any online course I want and get certified. I mean, I'd have to take the certification test, which is what I'm planning to do. But you know, you learn, you
Definitely
take the
train
course.
yourself today, yeah.
There's so many options. So if she doesn't like her life, is my point. There are so many options out there for her to change it.
Yeah, I'm not judgmental like that, but yeah, that's fucked up, the whole situation. That happens a lot though. That happens a lot, and that's training and understanding
It's
coming into the
hiring,
job. You know,
vetting process,
yeah.
which I don't think we really do a lot here in this state, or in this, not even in the state. in this
Do you
country.
think it was a little had some racist content to it? This black guy, they didn't give a fuck.
Where was it? Where was this? Sangamon County. What the hell's that?
Sangamon County. Yeah, where is that? You can tell. Yeah, there's not one black paramedic or nothing out there. I'm sure it's.
Retail police. Okay, what state? It doesn't say. Nothing. It doesn't say at all. Let me look up Sangamon.
What? Psych?
Oh, I thought I was Googling it. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I mean, searching it. Springfield, Illinois. It's in Illinois. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do I think it was racist?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was before it, regardless, but
Illinois.
definitely for sure now.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the, let's switch gears. That sucks, clearly.
The what?
Let's switch gears. That clearly sucks.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go to a little lighter topic. The movie trailer lawsuit. So in 2019, there was a movie called Yesterday, and it was about the Beatles story. And there was a couple who just sued because apparently the trailer for that movie had Ana de Armas in it, who is a famous actress now. And she was never in the movie. So they went because they literally said that they went to see the movie because she was in the trailer. And then she wasn't in the movie. And they said it was false advertising. And they won. They won their case.
What they just get them? What they win?
It says what's that whole tag? Like, I had the whole write-up on it. But, movie studios can be sued under false advertising laws if they release deceptive movie trailers. A federal judge, so it went all the way to the federal court. A federal judge ruled on Tuesday that the U.S. District Judge Stephen Wilson issued a ruling in the case involving Yesterday, the 2019 film about a world without the Beatles. So it was like what the world would be like without the Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
So this was December 21st. It just happened in 2022. Yeah. Yeah, so I just feel like that opens up a whole can of worms. Like, what else are they going to be liable and on the hook for now? Especially with their advertising, any kind of advertising, because they make multiple
False
posters.
advertising.
Yeah.
A lot of that going on, man. I'm sure. Like, last thing I bought.
Any diet pill ever that I've ever taken, like that.
You know?
I was just looking at this fat burner machine. Oh my god, there's like it goes around your hands.
Lotion?
It's a machine and you're supposed to rub it on your fat and it warms your fat. And then I was like, It was on TMZ, so I was like, this is kind of credible then. Maybe it does work. Literally, it was $200 today. I'm not even working. I was like about to buy it. It's such a waste of money. But I looked up the reviews on Bed Bath & Beyond, and one of the reviews, the first one I read was this woman was like, I got a rash. Like, if you use it the way the instructions tell you to, this is what you look like. And it was like horrifying.
False advertisement.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Like, what? Can't that woman sue them? She got a freaking rash. They'll be like, well, what lotions were you wearing that? It's kind of harder to prove.
Like if I bought some juice and it said or some alcohol, it's like very smooth. And I didn't think it was smooth. That's false advertising.
You take a sip.
It's not smooth. That's false. I need my money back.
Annoying.
I need my money back.
You take a sip and you're like, God damn. Oh shit. Ah, that ain't smooth. Okay, so I'm watching the trailer now for yesterday, and I'm waiting for Ana de Armas to come out. I wonder if they've like already taken those ones off of it. Like, which one is it? I said I should type with Ana de Armas. I wonder if they still have it on there. Yesterday, deleted scene with Ana de Armas. Oh, it was a deleted scene. It was exactly what I was talking about. Oh, shit.
What's that?
So it was a deleted scene. Remember how I was telling you, like, there might be loopholes with that? Because what if they delete a lot of stuff from movies? So when you're filming a movie, I mean, as an actor, when you're filming it, if you're in one scene, I mean, you just sort of know, like, I may not make it in this movie. Because they cut a lot of stuff out all the time. So apparently that was the scenario here. Like, it wasn't that she wasn't in the movie because they did film with her. She just didn't make it into the final cut.
Right.
And they still won. They still won that. So, like, if you, I mean, you can watch the part of it.
What did they win though? Like,
yeah, like what was the judgment? I don't know if it's been said yet because they literally just won right now.
Wait.
They haven't been fined yet.
Who? Wait, the person that sued.
It's just like a random couple. Like, I go to the movies, Deborah, just like a citizen.
They pay way more for to go through the process.
I don't know. I don't know what they were asking. Yeah. So what did yesterday lawsuit judgment. Like, let me see.
That was funny there.
I know. That's the thing. Like, movie tickets, do they get their movie? Like, give them back. Why would you go through that whole process?
Mm-hmm.
So they must be asking for like damages and stuff. Like, I'm traumatized now. Allowed to sue. Oh, they're just allowed to go ahead with their lawsuit. What are they asking for?
Man, they're just playing games. They have nothing else to do.
Fans are allowed to sue. Wow. So it was even a question on whether or not they each paid $3.99 to rent the movie. They didn't even go to the theater. That is such bullshit.
Something's wrong.
They paid $3.99. It was like a red box. Just stop it.
Hey, so I gotta show you this real quick. It's MLK Day tomorrow.
Yeah.
And look at somebody's advertisement for a hookah bar.
What is it? Is that it? What does it say though? Casamigos Fest.
They just put Martin Luther King face on there. It's
oh my god, stop it. Did you think that was like him? And then he put his that face over it?
Hey, you gotta hold up bottles. That's funny.
Are you gonna go? You should go.
That's somewhere like Tennessee or something. Too. I saw it on Facebook or something.
Way to lean in. Way.
Right.
Oh my god. I still don't see the part where she's in it. Oh, maybe that's part of the movie. Okay, James Corden's like actually a part of the movie, but it's a deleted scene. Oh my god, that is so crazy. It's one stupid part of the movie where he's like on a talk show. I honestly don't even know. I haven't seen the movie. Like I never saw the stupid movie. It did actually look cool, but I didn't realize it was a movie about a world that the Beatles like. What if the Beatles? Oh wait. I have an update on my So I'm finally going to be doing another booking on Tuesday.
What?
Oh shoot! Never mind. No, I'm not.
Cancel it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe it's an outside thing. God, I finally got booked for something else, and they're like, "We're just letting you know." Never mind. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we.
What just happened? Something else? Oh my god. Okay. Go ahead.
No.
The Nepal flight?
Yeah.
You were gonna say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First thing about 68 people killed.
All of them were killed. They just can't find.
Worst airplane crash in 30 years.
In Nepal. Only in Nepal. Not the worst
in
airplane.
most places, probably.
No. Are you kidding? Lion Air, 300?
I'm just saying.
Or 100 and something?
That's like in that place, but like probably U.S.
30 years? We've had a lot, unfortunately.
30 people on one flight?
What? No, in 30 years.
68.
Yeah,
no, 68 people on one flight.
It was 72. They just can't find 4 of them. They're dead. They're saying everyone died.
Yeah.
But we've had many. We've had, I mean, at least like 5 that I can think of. I'm not in the U.S. This wasn't in the U.S.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying.
You know, they said
Like
in 30 years. So, but they meant 30 years in Nepal. I mean, it's a small place, right?
All of the U.S.
They didn't say we're the U.S.
No, I'm saying
the U.S. Huh? Have we
people?
had a really bad one in the U.S.? You're right.
Since that,
Yeah,
in a lot of places, I'm sure, but so that's rare over right? Because it's rare to die on plane crashes.
Not in like. I mean, I can't say different countries. There's a lot of different countries. So, but I mean, recently it does seem like a lot of planes are falling out of the sky. Granted, they're tinier planes. They're probably not as well managed. They're countries that don't have a lot of money. But it's a lot of people. I mean, there's usually like 190 people on a plane. And the Lion Air flight. Can you hear him? Do you think you can hear him?
I can hear, but I don't think.
Okay. It's so needy. But yeah. The thing is, you can't tell if you watch it. You can't tell what happened. Did you see the guy? Do you want to show that?
What?
There was literally a guy filming his arrival to. No, he wasn't filming his arrival. He was just filming the scenery because it crashed 18 minutes after it took off. So it was like it was in the air.
Damn.
And it was flying pretty low. You know what? That might have been the issue because it was 18 minutes into the flight. But if you look at the film here, let's pull it up. Let's do this.
It gonna make me scared to fly.
You don't want to see it? No. If you look at this, I think we can actually pick this apart because it looked to me like a bird. Wait, did someone just? There's a bird feather there. Isn't that a bird feather? It did look to me. So the guy is filming right when it happens. He's in the plane, and he's filming himself. He's doing one of your things, like We Out Here. Almost, because he's filming himself. You're like, don't say that. But he's filming himself, and he's kind of like smiling, and then he switches to the crowd, and he shows the people on the plane, and then you hear the tumble. It's like a tumble, bumble, and then his phone is still recording when it lands. Everybody's dead. His phone is still recording. When you don't see anything. It just is like smoke over the phone once it happens. It's so fast, but it literally is still recording. Everyone dies, but his phone is alive. How crazy! They did say, someone said they think that he lived, or not. He lived. He was alive when it he was alive on impact and then maybe died at the scene. But I don't know why they
Was
think
injuries or
that or how they know that. I don't know because it doesn't to me. It seems to
like
me
a
like he
movie.
drops his phone.
Yeah.
The phone's not with him.
Yeah, man.
But this is it.
Yeah. That sucks.
Moments before. Bad. Yeah, so right here, if you go to 20 seconds into this video I just pulled up to you, it's rough. Or go, actually go 10 seconds in. The one I'm watching right now.
This one? Moments
Yeah.
before?
Yeah. Go to the
That's where it
10
shows the
second.
phone? The cell phone guy?
Yeah, go to the 10-second mark. See if we can hear it.
Second.
It's real sad. I know Catherine didn't want to see it either. I'm sick. I'm a sicko.
मात्र गोटे मिनिट आगरो सोशल मीडिया रे लाइव
You can probably silence. We don't even need this sound.
हस हस मुहरे देखाउथिले विमान लैंडिंग करिवार समय हेले के सेकेंड रे सब किछि बदली जाइतिला विमान रो
Right where they go
साइलेंट
land,
पीरियड रे
huh?
Turn the sound off.
आवार्त चित्कार हठात माडी आसीथिला मृत्यु क्राश होइथिला ATR
think it's
70
all good.
विमान दुर्घटनार
Yeah.
लोकटांकुरा मुहूर्तर साक्षी साजिथिला सोशल मीडिया प्रतिटी दृश्य कैद होइथिला
Yeah, he's like, look where we're going.
दुर्घटना शेष पर्यंत
Up here, so pretty.
33 सेकेंड रो
Look at everybody.
Wait, are they gonna show the
Yeah.
whole thing? Like the whole,
Watch.
whole video?
Don't worry, you don't see anything.
Okay.
But you know it's happening.
We'll make sure.
Just watch how fast it is. Yeah, I know, because you're like, Deborah, you're a sicko.
पूरा चित्र मृत्यु
Watch this, though.
भयंकर
Tell me what you think happens.
वीडियो रे देखिबाकू मिलिछि
Oh, this girl's talking over it.
ATR 72 विमान
I don't like this
दुर्घटना रे
one.
प्राण हराइछन्ते
Watch your mouth.
काठमांडूर टूरिस्ट सिटी पोखरा जाउथिबा विमानर दुर्भाग्यजनक दुर्घटना रे जाइछि
See, it looks like feathers to me.
15
But
विदेशी
they,
जीवन
I feel like they would have known immediately. Oh, maybe that's gasoline?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
So
Crazy.
fast. I mean, it dropped in 15 seconds. Everybody's dead in 15
Ooh,
seconds.
you thought it was all good? Oh man.
You don't even have time to know you're dying before you're dead.
I don't want to fly anymore.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it happened this morning. Here's an aerial view of it going down. You don't want to watch it? You move on. Hold on. Okay, I have it queued up if you want to. Oh man, yeah, it's so weird.
You put it
I
on
just-
there, watch it later.
This stuff
What's
just
the
like
next thing, topic?
God, the whole town is out there once it happens, like immediately. Like you can hear people screaming from their houses, watching it fall, and then you see the videos. That's also what's crazy is there's so much video of it. And people saw it go down. People were inside. You see the whole. You don't even need a black box, except for the fact that there's no. It's hard when it is a different country because you don't know if you're getting the true story. You don't know if you're really getting what happened. Because if it was maybe something that falls on the government, because a lot of times, big industries.
Airline.
Yeah. But yeah, especially China. China never reveals like the real thing.
Overall, the odds of you dying in a plane crash is still low compared to that. shit.
Yeah, I mean, this was Yeti Airlines, okay, bro. Like, we're not talking Delta. We're not talking
You're
United.
flying Southwest.
It was called Yeti Airlines. So
It's probably Southwest still better, huh?
yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. And it was clearly a small plane because it looked pretty full, and it had 72 people on it. Like it was small planes. I feel like are always just notoriously more dangerous.
Right.
What is this? Oh, this okay. He is so loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's something that happened today. Just a little light news for you.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh. Okay, so 10. I better make sure that he really was though. Hold on. I want to do like a news story. Guess my race.
Let me get some ice real quick. Be right back.
I wanted to play a game called like Guess My Race for crimes or crimes being done, but the one that I pulled up, I just realized I was wrong on. So I'll just ask you. Because I thought it was going to be one thing. I was like so sure that it was one thing, and I was wrong. So the headline is 10-year-old boy shoots and kills mom because she wouldn't buy him a VR headset. A new VR headset. So what race do you think that child was?
Shoots and kills mom.
Yeah.
She wouldn't buy her.
He shoots his mother, and he says it's on purpose.
White.
Did you already know this? You already knew this.
No.
Wait, what'd you say? What race?
White.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry, I thought I heard. He was black.
Is it black?
I thought he was white. I was for sure like that is a white kid crime. That is a white kid crime.
Oh, yeah, I can see a black dude doing it, but it's most likely.
Because I was gonna be so sure it was a white kid, I was like, let me look this up.
So how old was the kid though?
10-year-old kid.
How did he get a gun?
Yes. Yeah.
That's always my question. Once you see a kid with a gun, how
the sixth grader or the 6-year-old, not sixth grader. Remember
you should be. I hate to do that, but I think you should be charged if you can't keep your gun. Out of your baby's hands. Yeah, that's like just part of the job. Like they don't know if they see you with it, they're gonna be tempted to use it. You don't know what they're going through.
How do they know the code? Like it's got to be in a safe. And if it's not like Henry.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so that's crazy though.
Yeah, the 6-year-old.
Yeah, you gotta.
You remember this one that just happened like a week ago? The 6-year-old who shot the teacher twice in the stomach or something like that.
Right.
She survived. She's gonna live. But
okay.
My God.
Yeah.
She was 25 years old. Is 25 years old.
They're getting the guns. It's it's one thing to just. Yeah, that happens more often, I guess. I mean, it happened back when, I guess. I'm sure you just didn't hear the news about it.
Yeah, because the news was like
as long as guns been around. But yeah, for like VR headsets, that's crazy.
I know. And the thing is, how many times,
kid is crazy.
dude? How many times do your parents say no to you? Like, how many times have your parents said no, you can't have it, and then you end up getting it, right? Just because they're mad in the moment. Like, how many times are they like, no, you can't have that if you're gonna be bad right now? And then
was there a dad involved?
I don't think so. No, but the whole family knew the kid was crazy. The whole family was not surprised.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like, why would you have a gun in your house? If you're a single mom, okay, fine, you want protection, but that protection is for you and your child, not for you from your child. Like, come on.
Yeah, there was something else going on like that. It's crazy.
You know, if I was a single mom, I would own a gun. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I will own a gun and live alone in a house with this crazy ass world around me, and I've got kids to protect. I'm gonna own a gun. I'm probably gonna get a bigger dog, go through some training with it, and have a gun. I'm gonna do it. So I get that, but I'm also absolutely going to have doors that lock, an alarm system, and a safe in the back of my closet with the code that nobody knows. Like, what?
Yeah, you gotta keep it definitely hidden. You know, children. I mean, they shouldn't know about it. I mean, that's a young age to.
That's what they said. Like how, like the dexterity and strength to even pull the trigger.
She was probably like showing them gangster videos or something.
Someone was trying to blame it on video games.
I want to laugh about the situation, but yeah, that's you know what I mean. That's people be doing that type of shit where like you're gonna get the wrong kid.
Or she's having like gangsters really come over. She like hangs out with a bunch.
Yeah, he's trying to put, you know, got the Tupac
in that life.
Bumper fresh to the kids here at 9.
I mean, I guess it makes sense to blame it on video games with that 10-year-old kid though, because he did want a VR headset.
Video games.
He wanted a VR headset.
Video games is less influential.
Do you hear me? He wanted a VR headset. His mom was probably like, hell no, I don't want you to get any more reality into your shooting game.
He was playing other video
Who knows?
games.
I don't know, but
yeah, I guess he just really wanted it. Back in the days, there was probably stories like that. Somebody wanted some Michael Jordan shoes.
Well, he admitted it wasn't an accident.
Yeah, he's a kid. He doesn't know what he's thinking. You know? But yeah, it's just you can't have it guns ready.
Screw being a kid.
For the
Adults
kids to
don't
shoot
know
you.
what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Have you seen this guy that's like rampant? Oh my god, I want to show you this. This shit. Okay, road rage. It is on another level. And there's this road rage dude out right now, and he's like off the hook. He's out there wilding, and he does not care. Like, if no fucks had a face, it would be this guy. Hold on one second. Let's see if he just pops right. Yep. First thing, all I had to put in is Road Rage LA, and the video pops right up.
This happened today?
So it happened 2 days ago.
Okay.
And hold on. So precursor, he has a mask on. He has a bandana on in this one. But once this video came out viral, there's literally 5 other videos I've already seen of other people that are like, I came in contact with that guy too. He punched my mom in the face. Here's my black eye from this guy. He's beating up 70-year-old women. Yeah. Yes, that one. He's beating up. He's also the second one. You could go this is it.
Wow.
So, yeah, we can watch
other
it.
people got him he's just waiting.
Yo, but once this one hit, banger after banger, same dude, all over, and nobody reported him until this guy did. He's been doing this for months. No one's caught him yet, and he's punching people in the face. Watch this. Go ahead.
6 o'clock, a frightening freeway experience. A car captured on video coming to an abrupt stop on the two.
In a Tesla too?
Yes.
A man runs out with a pipe and starts striking another driver's car. And it's not the only incident with this guy. Eyewitness News reporter Sophie Flay joins us live with more on the video and details of what happened. Sophie.
It's like his MO. He had done it to a car right before that, which is why this car tried to intervene. Which was stupid. He was like, I shouldn't have done that. But he saw him do it to another car, so this car tried to, like, follow him, and he noticed the guy was following him.
Oh, pipe welding man attacks car.
Dude, he has the pipe. It's like his move. The pipe, you'll see it in all these other videos. It's his thing.
Oh, are you lucky you don't get somebody else to shoot you?
Yo, and he must be affiliated with something because he's not been caught yet. His face, and watch the other videos. Every other video has his face on it. This is the only video without the face. He's hitting grandmas. He's hitting children. He's out here in LA, man.
There's another one too, right? Oh, wow.
Yo, there's a bunch of them. Everybody's like, actually, I've seen him too. I've come in contact with him too. It's definitely the same guy. I saw him.
Have you ever had like a little road rage?
Oh, like situation?
Yeah.
I mean, not more than like, what are you doing? That's it. But I don't do that anymore. Like, I don't even use a hand because I don't even look at anybody if I nap because of the craziness.
That's what I do. I mean, like
I do, and I smile, and I start smiling. I start smiling and not even no eye contact. I don't smile at them because that could be aggressive. Mad at
somebody, I just go around them. You know, I do a little go around.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like make eye contact and have a conversation. Right. I'm just like, get out my way.
Yeah, and I may like get in front of them a little bit, like if they were like going slow, they go. Yeah. But then I'm off. I'm not like doing nothing.
Yeah,
it's just like
you might go around them like a normal person would do.
Yeah, and I don't even look who they are too. It's like the old person and stuff, and I don't feel bad.
Yeah, and then they like can't even see, and it's kind of raining, and you're like, I'm sorry, bro. One of the stories is it's a woman with her 70-year-old mother, and they're in the car, and he's trying to merge, and they're going, you have room, and so they're telling him to go ahead of them. He gets ahead of them, he gets pissed off, he stops his car, gets out with the fucking thingy, and then the valet sees that happening, and a valet from the street tries to intervene, and he punches the valet in the face, and it's all on camera. That's another video. Same dude. Same dude. And they were like, we didn't want to report it. We were scared because there's like a look in this guy's eye that's like obviously dead.
You know what?
He needs to be stopped right now.
I think that's what it. There's actually like road rage.
Oh my god! It's like he needs therapy. It's like personal. It's like they were literally like, you have room.
It's bad, but it's not like that level. Like there's some people that's really.
They didn't do anything. They were literally helping him. They were like, "You have room."
Right. And he just.
You look at me and wave your arm.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy.
They were like, "We don't know what happened."
I feel like a lot of times, something I'll do when I'm driving, and I'm like, whatever, okay. You know, you mess up sometimes or whatever. So it's really bad. But
I'm driving slow, looking for a street.
I feel like just being a black dude and shit, they'll roll by and look.
And immediately drive off.
No, I'm not going to say nothing. So I'm like,
Good.
Like, I'm not even paying attention, but I'll look at them and they just like.
Never mind. You get the never mind.
I'll do some shit like but
you know what? If that's one card that you get to play, if that's one card you get to play, hell yeah. Thank God. In this fucking world.
I'm hitting the blood. Shit, man. I ain't worried about you, man. I'm smoking.
Yeah, this ain't about you. I know everyone takes it so personal, and in LA, so right when I get on the highway, coming home from my place, like you've got to, if you're trying to get to the 5 North from my house. So basically every time, I mean, when I used to work in Glendale, going to work, every time I needed to go anywhere, I had to merge all the way across the highway. So you're immediately on, and you have about 2 feet to get all the way over the other end of the highway. So you got to go over 5 lanes in about, I mean, let's be fair, I don't know, less than 50, I don't even know yards. So maybe I'll say 50 yards. 50 yards or something?
Good distance.
It's not a lot. And they're zipping, they're whipping because they are already on the highway. So you're trying to get over inch by inch, and everybody else, and some of them are trying to get over off, right. And you're like, I just want to go there.
Freeway. Yeah.
And they're trying to cut you off because they're trying to get off, and you're just trying to get over.
That's like the 60 and 57.
And nobody uses their signals, so they're not telling me what they actually want to do. You just gotta, you gotta know. You gotta read minds.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And forget about like weather.
It's stressful. I'm glad I don't like drive in traffic every day like some people.
Oh my God.
I would definitely have a different feeling about driving. I mean,
I know. I get
Like
it.
even
yeah.
now, I drive. I like have to like listen to something and get me off of thinking about driving because it's be a
Dude.
long. Just sitting in traffic, I hate it.
The drive from it's Culver City. I think it's Culver City. It's either Culver City or Studio City. I'm not sure, but it's 10 miles away from where I live in downtown LA. And it is the most violent drive in a prime time. And I don't know about during COVID, but COVID is over. So
Right.
I remember one time I was doing a training for work, and I had to do it. I had to do this commute back home at 5 p.m. And it was 10 miles, and it started to rain. So not only was it just primetime traffic, it was weather primetime traffic in LA. It took me 2 hours. 2 hours. I could have ran it. I literally could have ran it way faster. And I'm not like a runner. I do cardio, but I'm not a runner. And I remember getting home and being so angry. Like, I had Carrie at the time, but I just remember, like, getting her out and being like, I cannot engage you right now. This is my dog, my former dog, whatever, my former dog. But, I got home and I was like, like I had to let it out. I just had to let it out. So I kind of, maybe that's what's happening to these road rage people. They just
They don't let it out.
they've been taking that horrible Culver City commute.
Yeah, no, I can see again. Somebody
You put yourself in their shoes.
Yes, maybe. The person's just a piece of shit. Oh yeah, something happened where they mind just flipped out. They couldn't.
I had to reflect on how I felt because I was like, this isn't healthy. It was one day too, because I thought to myself, like, people do this commute every day. I mean, every day of their lives, and it's their normal.
Right.
Because they get maybe they wait out traffic, maybe they go to a bar, figure it out, but the majority of the time they probably just eat it. They probably just eat shit in the car like this. This is all you're doing for 2 fucking hours, and you want to kill yourself.
Yeah,
You're watching birds just fly by you, chipmunks, squirrels,
right. You just sit there.
everybody getting home before you are. You just
Especially
bang your head on your dashboard.
Bring around your ass hurt or something. You really be mad.
100% your back.
Hemorrhoids.
Your back pain starts to relieve. Oh man.
That's why I have to plan to retire early because I do not want to be old and have to do some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
That's a fucked up shit, man.
Yeah. Like investments and shit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing
Social
cybersecurity.
Hopefully Social Security's around, but that's nothing. That's it's gonna be like food. You know what I mean? It's not that much.
Yeah.
Especially when
Dude, my freaking
say
grandma.
it's
My grandma had tons.
Mm.
She worked for the phone company her whole life. Played it well. That drunk bitch. Both of them were set up so good.
After we retired?
Yeah, I think she had 3,000. Don't quote me.
What?
Yeah, I feel like that was for retirement monthly.
$3,000?
I think so.
It's not a lot.
I mean,
Back then, I guess.
No, when you've already set up, you already have your house. You're retiring. You've already paid your house.
That ain't Jack.
No, but her husband had 16 or 14, and she had three something.
You're kind of getting by.
Dude, I could live off of it. I don't need a lot.
Shit.
I don't need a lot.
Shit.
That's the thing. I don't need a lot. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I want to live on $3,000 a month. I'm not saying that. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
It can in LA.
Yeah, when you're paying rent and shit. But if you're old,
right
if you're old and you're getting that, and you also have your retirement, but that's your Social Security, because you get Social Security and retirement, right? They're the same. They're not the same thing.
Well, retirement is what? It depends on your job.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so she was getting some sort of whatever also.
Okay. Yeah, some people get like Pops, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get a good amount, but
Yeah.
but not everybody gets that. That's a there's
Yeah, he's set for life.
like if you're big companies and you really work there, you get a good amount, especially if you're executive and whatnot. But like I don't have no retirement. My retirement, I have to make my retirement, so
Yeah.
so I'm just doing.
Well, you
real
do.
estate.
You do. You have investments.
Well,
That's the millennial
my
retirement
my
plan. That's a millennial retirement plan. We don't have like for millennials. We don't. That's companies don't offer that shit anymore. They say they do, but they don't. Like there's a few that do, and they're usually in tech, and everything else is like you have a job, right? Go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And we could hire somebody else.
Oh.
It's crazy. And some of the tech ones now don't even offer it, but yeah, so there we go. This guy's still out there, by the way, in this crazy ass rain.
He's still out
They're
there.
still out there.
Catch him?
They have not caught him.
Oh my
We should
God.
watch the other videos, dude. What is he called? Knife wielding? Pipe wielding? Pipe wielding man. Like we're the ones that pipe wielding man attacks. I'm just gonna try to search that. There's one that's so sad where he's attacking the valet. Oh my god, man fires shotgun. Oh god, this is a bad rabbit hole to go down. There's a dude with a shotgun. Guy? Yeah, it's the same guy. Okay, this is the same. Okay, there you go. You can pull it up. Hold on. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, there. So this is a compilation. Here we go of like his many experiences. This is a different one. He does the same thing, man.
Man, come forward with the social.
Okay, watch this one that I just played. Yeah. Here.
Is now up to 10.
He's out here.
The same man. This man you're looking at here.
Police have a clear picture.
Same
of who was
outfit.
caught on camera in
Clear
the
picture.
but they're still trying
That
to find
guy.
out who he is.
Same
So,
outfit.
oh.
5, Sophie
Yeah,
Floyd talked to another.
He drives
Oh,
with
they
it.
trying to get ran over.
Yeah, I would have. Good job.
Yeah. I don't know, ran his ass.
Yeah, dude. He's tiny.
Can't even see his license plate, son.
No, he doesn't have one.
He doesn't have no place.
And the
Man,
highway
be
patrol are
arrested.
asking.
you gotta get him off the streets.
Yeah, they're putting his face out there now. I
Yeah,
feel like
they
he
gotta
might
get him off the
be.
streets right now. That's
Yeah, dude.
dangerous.
No, it's not done. Wait till he punches the valet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Eyewitness News aired stories about this attack on the two free photos and videos.
Yeah, here we go. He's just out here
Have
traumatizing women,
This one, an
men,
ad-
children.
Today, we spoke with a woman who says the same man with the same Tesla confronted.
Okay, let's see. That's what it is too. The video. I gotta. Oh, here it goes.
Yes, right there.
Wow. Somebody else, huh?
That was the valet guy.
But the valley guy hit him back, right?
Good. Yeah, they got in a tussle.
Shit, that's what I'm saying. Somebody should have beat his ass by
And then
damn.
I think he took off or whatever.
He was a little dude.
I know. Like, it's not normal. Wait, where'd I go?
She says,
What? Oh my god, what happened here? Look at this. Look at my camera.
"Oh,
No, I did it. I must have.
Okay.
Or no, something happened. What happened here? Look at this. What happened? How did that happen?
I don't know. Let's gonna be right back. Seeing real quick. Okay, that's better.
There we go. Okay.
The piano right
I
there.
think like the cord got stuck.
Kind of move. Okay.
Yeah.
All right there.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
I think here.
Something's going
I got it.
Something's going on right there.
It's the cord. Hold
There
on.
it goes. Like a gray thing. Okay.
No, this guy's. Oh, did you hear Odell Beckham Jr. gets kicked off the flight?
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't read up on it. I didn't see what happened. See what happened?
It's
Bring it up.
okay. I'm gonna be very un PC. It's like one. Yeah, I'm playing it right now. So I wonder if it comes down to one just tightwad steward, So not our flight attendant. I'll just call him flight attendant. He's the one that kind of makes the call that's like, no, it's a 5-hour flight. He's gotta go. And so just like makes a big thing about it because they're kind of about to let it just go and not be a big deal because they recognize who it is.
Odell Beckham Jr. Okay, let's see.
Oh, and then we should probably talk about Andrew Tate, the therapist, the
2022. Officers were dispatched to a medical emergency at the Miami International Airport in Miami, Florida. Prior to departure, the American Airlines flight crew
this was November?
attempted to wake a passenger to fasten his
Weird.
It happened a while ago.
but
Okay, the
he
video
appeared
is
to be coming in and out of consciousness. The passenger was identified as 30-year-old NFL wide receiver Odell Beckham
Consciousness
Jr.
is faded.
Due to the flight crew fearing he was seriously ill and that his condition would worsen through the 5-hour flight,
Ew.
they
No,
called
watch
for
that.
police and
It's
fire rescue.
BS.
He's high.
Football player, and it seems like either drunk too much or doing something that is not responsible.
Okay. Rescue's here, huh?
No, but it's not responsible.
But the rescue's here?
Arms crossed.
We're leaving.
Sorry?
Arms is
This
crossed.
is the guy.
Everybody
That's
arms
the guy.
crossed.
The guy with the arms crossed. He's the one.
Why is
Odell was
everybody
extremely
arms
intoxicated.
crossed?
But first,
Dude.
let's hear a word from today's sponsor, CF Moto.
Oh god,
Riding
no.
without a compromise.
That's part of the shit.
Has never
The hell?
been
They snuck that in there.
side-by-sides.
Yo.
That's how they do it, huh?
Yeah, dude.
CF
Yeah, we were just.
Those do look chill though.
We have to cut that out.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, shit.
That's him with the hoodie.
I guess we gotta start doing that ahead of time. Get the full video.
He looks good to me.
Cut it.
Yeah, they got their whole.
Where's his pants?
Oh, sorry?
Where's the baby?
Look at this. They haven't even looked at him.
What do you mean?
He only got his underwear.
Man,
Watch this. He's wearing his pants.
Yeah.
But they're going, where are his pants?
No.
you don't know pants?
No, he does. But apparently at one point he must have took his pants off. He was wearing boxer shorts or basketball shorts or something.
Tripping.
Yeah, dude. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. And she didn't even look. He put him back on.
Listen, if you don't want him to fly, that's a decision that you guys are going to have to make. That's, you know, tell the captain.
They want to fuck with him, right?
Yes.
They just like, I can't. He's doing too much.
Sir, put your seatbelt on. All we're getting is this.
You can't do this. Well, he's the guy, but hey.
See him?
Then that's up to you guys.
That's up to you.
It's a 5-hour flight.
Medically, if he doesn't want us to check him out, I can't make again. And I don't really say anything wrong. He might be tired or have taken a long trip and doesn't want to follow orders. That's a whole other animal.
He told her he just came from a club.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. He's tired.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know.
They're so petty. So
That's
what happens
crazy.
is he refuses to get off. So then everybody else has to get off. He makes the whole plane deboard.
Oh, that's fucked up.
The whole plane has to be deboard, and then they have to like take him off by force or something. I don't really know exactly how that all happened, but
Okay.
yeah, I mean it does suck to be him. Like you're just tired.
No, well, he bored of that. You know, but yeah, he can't do that. You know.
It just sucks because
Hey.
like when you get on a plane, it's like when you can finally relax after trying to get there. Oh well, you know, unless you think it's gonna crash. But if it's gonna crash, you might as well be relaxed.
Look, I mean.
Look, this guy recognizes them. He goes, "Yo, it's."
Oh yeah, hell yeah. They know who he is. They're just like, man, you're disappointing us. We want to help you
No,
out.
he didn't want to mess with him.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is one of the things where, what they say, you know, you get the power, you abuse it. Like, well,
So you
just
think he's
get
in the
a-
wrong? You think Odell Beckham's in the wrong?
I think a lot of entertainers is, are people that's famous.
Oh yeah, they expect free shit, and they
And they would be like, man, nobody gonna fuck with me. They get away with shit. I just seen the shit. You sent me the shit with Randy Crawford, fucking Randy, and I was like,
Randy who?
I said Randy Crawford. Fuck it.
I sent you someone.
Here,
Let me see.
look, I can't even think of it.
Let me see. Who's Randy Crawford?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Let's see who it was.
He's I don't listen to country, but
Oh, Randy Travis. Randy Travis. Oh, when he got naked. When he got naked.
you know what I'm saying? And you see the video, he was right in the front seat with the police, talking shit. Like I'll fucking kill you.
I didn't even notice that. I thought he was in the back.
He's in the front seat.
I thought he was in the back.
And he's saying, I got people
Yeah,
that kill you.
the mafia. Like, I know.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I'm like, look at this. They like, man, you're the fucking legend.
And he's naked too. Do you see
know
him
what
out
I'm
there?
saying? Yes. So they trying. And he's still like talking shit, but the same shit here.
He goes
like,
home that night. I bet you Randy Travis went home that night. Warm in his bed.
Man, I saw a lot. I saw a clip with a whole bunch of other police officers getting in trouble. They get all kind of love, but
Yeah, this guy might have gotten shot. If this guy wasn't Odell Beckham, right?
Oh yeah, he been off the plane.
Even like,
He would never get out of prison.
they just don't want to open the exit door and thrown him out.
Yeah, nah, they were trying to help him, but they were really disappointed with football. You know what I'm saying? It's just good old American football.
Well, none of these guys want to intervene. You look at all these faces; they are disappointed. You're right. They're like, we don't want to do this.
I think he's too drunk.
Yeah, look at
You gotta be too drunk. That's all.
Look at all these bros. I love it though.
So, because you could feel so drunk, but also feel entitled.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying? That's a bad mix. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you just don't
Like,
want to. You're also just like
You're in a plane.
You're being
you're
selfish. Like you don't want to move. You don't want to move.
Yeah, but it starts from a long, you know.
Yeah. Everybody,
like, you know what I'm saying?
tittling your chain your whole life, right? Or what do they call it?
Tittling your chain. Damn.
Isn't that a saying? Isn't that a saying?
Tittling your chain.
You've been so overprivileged your whole life because that's what happens. Who's this dude with the orange shirt? Oh, you're not watching. Sorry, I'm watching like different. Oh, this guy has like one of those blow up vests on him.
That's all that Beckham. Look at him.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, what? Want to kick him out? You do it.
That's why the arms is
He's
crossed.
like fangirling.
Crosses me like we tried, but we can't do anything about it.
That guy was like not having it. Yeah.
But damn, this is frustrating.
I don't think he's in the league right now.
Shit, they damn near
Well, he's like, I'm out of it.
What do you want? I don't think he's in the lead. Did they say that?
Is that what they said? Yeah. I think they did.
They damn near want to
They
put
didn't
him
want
on
him.
his stomach.
They didn't what? Oh God! Exactly.
Nobody they would have put him on his stomach.
Exactly.
If he was acting like that, they would have put him on
It's
his
the
stomach.
same thing. It's kind of the same thing.
But they treated him. They are.
I mean, he is also
They
in
stopped the whole plane.
He is in first class. Also,
stopped
did
the
you
whole
see that?
plane for
Yeah,
him.
and he's in first class. He's in first class. You see him? He's got his own pod in first class.
They're not cross.
He ain't in, coach.
This is what it is.
Okay?
If you're crossing the arms, even law enforcement, they're crossing the arms.
Well,
It's
I
like
think
we're
that
trying-
guy's saying.
we're trying, right?
I think he's saying it's not my call. I think that guy's going. I'm out of
It's
it.
body language. Like I'm trying, or I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
Hands on the hips is.
I'm in charge.
I'm
I'm in charge. I'm in charge. Hands on hips is I'm in charge here.
It's like a body language, man.
Yeah, we
I
should.
study this shit.
I study this.
Oh man, that's crazy. So did he end up getting arrested? I mean, got
Yeah, right? Like, I mean, you don't just deboard an entire plane and then go home. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I can't believe that happened in November. He's been to jail, been out.
Same thing.
It didn't even hit the airwaves. Oh my god.
Look, they tried. Got the girl with the big titties.
Who?
Big titties.
The blonde girl?
She got big titties.
I guess she does. You could barely. Jesus.
Yeah,
Guys,
you can tell.
I was always amazed at guys. I used to have to wear a
tell.
jacket like that and they'd see my butt. I'm like, how can you even see it?
That's it. You can tell how it hangs and then
Yeah.
how far they are from her chest.
Oh my god.
Really,
How it's gonna be very head
Good
butt.
science. Man,
Her
science.
bra
You
must
don't
be very strong.
understand.
How do you keep those together? Oh my
Hey, why is
god.
it tied like that? What is that? Is this just a handkerchief? What is that? Is that a style? I don't know what that is.
Yeah. I used to have to wear that exact outfit, but it was
shit's
brown and it looked like a burlap
It's like
sack.
a drunk tie.
That is honestly, that's hilarious. You just brought this up because now I'm having flashbacks. So I worked for a gym that was like high profile. They modeled it.
It's like fucking,
Yes, they modeled it off of the stewardess
fucking
look. Like that's a uniform.
Choke you with it. It's easy to get choked with that.
Oh, she wants that look.
Split it.
Like that's her little style, her flair on it. It's not supposed to go there.
It's supposed
Like
to
if
be
corporate
sexy.
was coming that day, she'd probably get in trouble because it's around the neck and not around under the collar.
All right, I want to.
That is so funny because literally, like, we modeled our uniforms off of stewardesses, and now I've never actually seen what they were talking about, and I can't believe today in this day they still use that
Look, they
style.
patient as hell though.
Yeah, these guys do not want to be
There's
there.
a whole bunch of
All
them.
those bros.
If this dude was nobody,
Yeah.
they would have tackled his ass and dragged his
Yeah,
ass
dude, you see
off
the Asian
the
dude?
plane,
The Asian
man.
dude that just like they just
Well,
needed.
it's a white dude. They probably do
No,
same
no.
shit.
Do you remember the video of the Asian dude getting pulled off the plane because the plane was too heavy and they needed someone to leave and they picked him and he lost it? And he was a tiny ass dude. They pulled him off. It wasn't even this situation.
Hey, even
He made them all deplane.
they're even like looking like, man, come on, man, you're disappointing us.
Yeah, they all know, and he's just sitting there.
You know who you are.
Look at him sitting there on the phone, like I'm calling important people. This is crazy. Look what they doing out here. Every person had to walk by him because he's in first class.
All the airfares, I'm
Yo,
sure.
he's in first class. Every single person had to walk by him and look him in the face.
And they look at him too, like this fucking.
This is big.
Look, that dude, you can tell. Look,
Yeah. He's like, I don't care who you
I
are.
know. I play. No, look, I watch the game, man. You
But-
my idol, but you tripping.
I'm just disappointed. Like a
You
parent.
tripping.
I'm not mad.
I love you.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Yo, he's got that whole life.
He like, man, that's him. Yeah, I'm mad too. I don't believe it. This
Yeah,
the guy, man. He's tripping.
I'm gonna grill him.
Like, man, get your ass up, man.
I know, man. I know.
Oh man, that's funny.
Look at him on the phone. What a diversion tactic. He ain't talking to nobody that's gonna help him out.
That's wild.
I'm gonna call my agent. Dude. Where was he too? Oh god, we're gonna watch the whole thing. I don't think I watched the whole thing. This is so awkward. This is so I'm uncomfortable.
Hey, look.
I'm so uncomfortable.
They are. Look, he's got his. Look, okay, he got his fingers crossed.
So he's about to give the speech. That is no. That is the speech. That is the speech position.
They're like, we do not.
That's a come to Jesus moment right here, and we're gonna have it
We're
all
trying
right.
to work with you.
You're
We're
gonna
here.
stand up on those legs.
Look, he got the white. Look, he put the hands
Gloves
up like
on.
that. No, hey, we are your friends. We're trying to figure this out.
Help me,
Patience
help
and
you.
finance. And so the stuff we watched earlier, the dude was nobody. He just acted a fool. There was no fingers crossed.
Dead body
So
style. They just
you
dropped
know,
him.
It's crazy. That's how that shit is too. It's who you are, how they feel about you. So that's part of it. How they feel about you. That kind of makes sense. Then it could be a black dude.
Oh
with
yeah, totally.
poor,
Oh, yeah.
something wrong with him.
What about Charles Barkley? How many traffic tickets did Charles Barkley get in Arizona or whatever? And he always walked away.
Oh, did he?
Yes,
That's why he
dude.
be acting like that. He don't try to disappoint
dude.
no white people.
Oh, there's so many drunken traffic tickets. If you look them up, look up Charles Barkley mugshot.
I'm sure.
His
You
mugshots
know,
are so sad too.
Him and, like him and Michael Jordan had a gambling problem. They gamble
Yeah.
like crazy when they owe casinos money. And I think they even like released how much Charles Barkley owed them because they were like trying to get their money back.
Dude, no wonder Michael Jordan was so cheap. And no money. He was always like playing gambling games with people.
Oh, he used to gamble too. I don't know if he still do, but I'm sure. Even on the golf course, they kicked him out some golf courses because he was gambling.
With everybody with the caddies, he's taking their pants and shit. He would bet anything. Anything that you were willing to bet, he would bet it. He's like, what do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? Bet. Oh my god.
Right.
He would bet he would just ruin people's lives and walk away. Oh my god, I kind of want to watch this play out. I kind of want to watch this.
What's the rest of it?
I mean, we can see if it starts getting real. If it's not entertaining, but like every step of this is so uncomfortable that it's almost
on the phone. Oh my! Look at how many they are having.
Who's filming this? Who's filming?
I've never seen.
Oh, it's the cam.
Police officers act like this around the black dude. I've never in my life seen it. They are patient. How they should be around everybody, but
yeah, you're like disclaimer. This is how they should treat every human being.
This is the test.
Treat every human being like they're a football star.
Yeah. Right. I thought they should. Like, oh, he might be, but they don't go fuck. They like, nope.
Floppity flop. Strap your ass down on the gurney.
Floppity flop. They're trying to explain. You know this dude know about football. He's probably an ex-football player. He's like, man, let's call an ex-football player from the top. Oh my god. Whoever's in charge, man, I know he plays football. Bring this guy down or something. So we need some help.
Is he like one of the best? What's the deal? What's the deal with him? Like, who is he? I know the name, but
pretty good. I mean, me too. I'm not the biggest football fan.
Yeah. The fact that I even know his name means he's got to be good.
Yeah.
Or at least famous for something.
Yeah.
Now this is what I know him from. Okay, here we go with the scarf. She's all. Yeah. I'm gonna walk by. They're all uncomfortable.
Why does he got white gloves on? I don't understand.
I think for COVID.
Oh, okay.
Maintenance.
Oh, he got one. He got them on too.
I have no idea.
They are. Look, he tapping his hands.
See, I don't want to do it, but I had to do it.
So patient.
Yeah,
I applaud, but do it to everybody. That's what I'm saying.
I hear you. I hear you. Look at this. He's like, it's not me.
You know the best police, the most patient police, and I feel like some of the best police in the world because it's a different training, and they get paid more.
Okay.
Las Vegas police.
No.
Yes.
No.
You say that. Why?
Because they're awful and they're dirty and I mean, I've seen documentaries. Maybe they got better. Maybe they got better.
Documentaries. Well, I'm saying you've seen documentaries of what? You haven't seen.
There's literally a documentary about Las Vegas corruption in the police department.
But that's okay. So, I'm saying.
I mean, there's corruption in every police department. There's corruption in the LA police department.
But the corruption part is the part that makes them good.
Is, you know.
But in Vegas, it's different because it's more like we're protecting our casino, so we'll do anything with the casino. They got the cameras, everything, and
no, like hookers. Treating hookers a certain way, treating drug dealers, treating pimps, but also just like treating because they get a lot of drug addicts there. And so they just became jaded and shady with how they handled those human beings.
The police.
Yeah. So
how they do it?
There a lot of R-ing, R-A-P-E-ing, a lot of just shady bad stuff.
Well, that sounds like a documentary that just took the worst shit out of context.
Probably.
But I'm saying overall, what I'm saying is. Of course, that goes down there already in Vegas, and people are not gonna. If you're doing drugs, they're not gonna arrest you, treat you bad because there's just money going around. So, or just gambling. So just the tourist industry, people get drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
Disrespectful. All this is nothing. They do this all day. but they're not. They're going to have patience. They have patience like this
Okay.
because they get paid so much, and the casino says, "Do not disappoint that person. We don't want to lose money." And they'll do whatever it takes
Wow.
to be calm and to the end. Come on, you know.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say.
Come on. You see what I'm saying? They go to
Like,
the
I may
extreme
have heard of
to
a
have
similar
patience.
incident.
So they actually do a good job not escalating situations. You see what I'm saying? Like they know how to de-escalate because they have another agenda. It's not you have.
Well, they
your emotions
also
gotta be
have,
attacked.
like, a
And I feel
hierarchy in
they're
place.
One of the best police trainings in the nation. The stuff you're talking about happens in every place, but of course, there if you having people that's like, man, I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble. Of course, you're gonna be like, let's just slide. But I don't think the raping stuff is probably like, okay, girls is prostitution out there all day. And I've heard of somebody say this firsthand. If you're a prostitute and they're doing a sting, they have sex with you. Ain't nothing you can do. You understand? They'll do that. Oh well, we were doing. Hey,
That's not the
so
situation, but
you're gonna have some people like that, some old crazy stuff like that.
Right.
That happens, but overall, it's like, well, what I'm talking about is like the regular Joe Smo going out there and have fun, and they fucking with you. They don't care about that shit. They're not trying to like, if you're spending money, man, okay, man, we want to arrest you.
yeah, that makes sense.
Not for
That makes
killing
sense.
nobody or nothing.
And
That's
that makes me
different.
feel better.
Killing somebody is different.
Right?
You're gonna get
Yeah. Like they. Yeah.
It's like more ball out, have fun, do drugs.
And they really showed
do
up
all
for
your
the
drugs, you
the
know
Las
what I mean?
Vegas shooting. I mean, some of those stories, those police officers were like first day on the job, and they were heroes. I mean, yeah, you were there. You were there that night. The shooting, you know.
yeah.
So I get it. I know that there's
Yeah.
situations in every
Yeah.
state, every
And
home,
even
every
that, though,
town.
their technology is really good too. On top of that, because their cameras system is the best in the world. So
Yeah, they
already
wanna
know
catch all the
what
cards
is
and-
going
yeah.
on.
Yeah, they'll
So
be able to
they
wind
kinda
it
own
back.
So it's crazy with the Vegas shooting. It's amazing. They let that go down, but I bet you it'll be hard as hell to try to do that again. Like they'll catch that shit because the guy was
Definitely not
bringing up
Mandalay
bags.
Bay.
Right? Bringing up bags and all that, they would not let that go down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know. He had his own private elevator entrance because of
Right.
the room that he chose.
They do. They have that, yeah, but they're gonna
Dude.
double check now. Shit,
Yeah.
that was.
But yeah, I think the most patient
Right.
officers.
Yeah.
Let's play this. Let's play this.
Oh, yeah,
These
hold
are
on,
now the
hold
most
on, let me-
patient.
I gotta.
Okay, yeah. I want to know what state they're in. Where are they? Yeah, the whole plane walked by him.
Yeah. What's that?
Where's this layer? With the headphones.
Oh. Yeah. We back.
Oh wait, are we not gonna? So
Midnight Rabbit Hole. We're gonna continue that.
Yeah, I wanna see it.
Video? Okay.
So one of the comments said, I love how they're all trying to figure out how to handle this one, and one of the guys is just upset that he forgot his phone to get a picture. So I don't know if there's some guy in the background going like, they're trying to get his picture. They want his autograph. Oh God, are they gonna carry him off? Oh wait, do we see what?
What
What are the medics doing?
he took his sweater off, or checking his pulse. Oh, he just faded. Oh, he just
Is he
faded
drunk?
as hell. He don't know what to do. He can't move. He's just so intoxicated.
Is
Man.
he really?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Why do you get so drunk?
The thing is, that happens a lot.
Yeah,
People get
because you have
intoxicated on planes.
bars.
Yeah.
You know, they listen.
Yeah, they serve the drink strong at the airport. And I think it's when you fly in and turbulence and all that, it kind of does something.
Oh my God, this goes all the way to like him getting off the plane. Hold on.
So what?
It goes all the way. I just fast forwarded a little bit. It goes all the way to him getting off the plane. They take him off the plane. They walk him. Okay, so he walks himself.
Oh, he's walking.
Yeah, he doesn't look that bad. He's carrying a bag. I walk like that.
Yeah, he was just faded, but they stopped the plane for him because he didn't want to cooperate. And feeling so big, I'll tell you feel so big.
Oh, he is faded. Look, he's red. Look at his face. His face is all flush.
Yeah, he could have just went to sleep. He's talking on the phone. He may be on something else. If that's the case.
Well, why would he make a big deal? If you're on drugs, aren't you like, okay, I'll just get off. Like, let me just.
Or just chill, just fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? But
That was a problem because he wasn't
I think
responding.
it's a little more. I'm him.
Yeah, why didn't he just buckle his seatbelt, keep his pants on, and go to bed?
I'm him right now, so you know what I'm saying?
How do you feel? Tell us what's inside his mind.
Oh, he goes to the office, yes.
He has to go to an office?
Is this like the office or something?
No, that's just the exit. That's the exit ramp. Look at the planes in the background.
You explain.
So
Yeah.
they're gonna walk him all the way out to the door. This is like getting fired. Like they say that he has like his box in his hand. Yo.
Yeah, she looking.
I love that he continues to be on his phone. Like I'm doing, man, this is so upsetting.
They got the whole camera, so yeah,
Dude, they've got the whole journey.
Never in my life I experienced. They just faded. Faded, man. Let me see, how old is
How faded can you be if he's walking, he's talking, he's calling. He's not that faded. Remember when you fell over on that chair in the airport?
I was just thinking about that. Like, I ain't gonna judge.
Yeah.
Fucking
But like,
airports is crazy.
come on, those chairs were also ridiculous. Like, they were so unstable.
Fucking faded and trying.
Oh, he did have to go to the office. You called it.
He about 30. Yeah. He got a lot more problems he gonna have probably doing that shit. But the airplane, I'm not fucking with. I sobers me up when I get in the airplane.
Yo, those ladies, I walk through like I'm in a Nazi concentration camp. Like, at this point, I ain't making no mistakes. I'm looking you in the eye. I'm answering all your questions on time. I've got my ID, my passport out in my hand.
I never got faded where
I ain't fucking around.
I got actually, first time I got really, really drunk, like in my sophomore year in high school, I was like, didn't know what was going on, but I usually know what's going on a little bit to not, like it wouldn't go that far, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, some people don't have it. Like
They just black out.
Yeah. I blacked out, but still, during the moment, I knew what I was doing.
How do you know that?
Because everything I did was right. And when I was doing it, I knew what I was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Then how do you black out? Then you didn't black out then.
So I blackout means in the morning you just don't remember what you did.
Yeah.
But during the moment, I know what I'm doing.
How do you know that though when you black out? You have it filmed?
Well, I did that, but people would tell. I mean, from experience, you just know. Okay, I didn't do nothing that crazy.
Because I'm not in jail. That doesn't mean that. That's not really the marker.
Actually, a lot of times when I black out now, I'll remember segments. So I'll be like, oh, if somebody explained it to me, I'm like, oh, I remember. Oh, I remember. Oh, and then I can explain what I did. It wasn't that bad. So that's how I know. It's like, okay, I can. Once you remind me, I can
put the pieces
I can
together.
tell you what it, yeah. So,
But what about just like full on blackout? So blackout is when you're like, you appear lucid to the people around you, but you have no recollection, and there's no reminding that brings it back.
That's probably like if I keep drinking now in the future. Like I think some people have blackouts when they're like teens, yeah, or when they first start drinking. I never started having blackouts till I was like 35. So I feel like it's just a deterioration.
I've done
of the
it
brain,
like
maybe.
twice in my life, 2 or 3 times, and I really don't remember it because, well, clearly, but nothing bad happened. Like the creepy thing about the times I did it, which is why not why I never did it again. Also, just because I had never blacked out before, but it happened off of tequila. Happened off of tequila, and nobody noticed. Nobody thought anything was wrong with me. Nobody thought they were all also drunk too, but nobody was like, you were gone. Everyone was like, you weren't slurring, you weren't stumbling, you seemed totally fine. And I was like, I have absolutely no memory of going to this place and then going here and then going there. And it's like, that is dangerous.
Yeah, there's certain type of people. I did the research on it that you could get to like people that binge drink that once you have that drink you just want to
hit that
drinking.
like click. Right?
Yeah, you just want to keep going, and you can keep going all night, really. So, especially if you do drugs. So, some people do coke.
Right.
You do coke.
Yeah, you mellow it out. You kind of you wake yourself
so
up.
much, you're like ridiculous going, but just period.
It was the same time. Period. I was also doing coke in New York.
Oh, well, you probably blacked out. You just don't know you blacked out.
No, it's the same.
You're saying
it was the same time period.
Okay.
Yeah, when it happened. I was doing coke too. So, but it was like at one point the alcohol surpassed the cocaine.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
And that's how it happened.
Cocaine sometimes I guess it'll keep you up.
And so that's why I thought I could drink it more.
Do you think you remember more though with the cocaine? Like
yes, you're awake. It wakes you up and it evens it out, and that's why then you think you can continue drinking. You're still as drunk. You're just on cocaine.
Right.
So when the cocaine wears off, all of that flows back. I guess I don't know.
So maybe maybe it was me because I'm more like smoking weed and drinking. So I'm like.
Yeah, it does the
slowing
opposite.
down and drinking.
Yeah, I'm not about. I never. Well,
that just started though. It's just like I know I have to drink less now.
Yeah.
My body's letting me know.
Me too.
Slow your ass down. You know what I'm saying? But as long as I drink just a couple drinks or whatever, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I have like
a whole fifth. I used to drink fifths like it was nothing.
Oh my god. Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah.
Australia, right? I feel like maybe not in Australia, but before pre-Australia.
Then and even before then, like I used to drink a lot, but it was definitely different when I was younger than being older. I'm sure your brain just happens to get old, so you
just slow down.
Yeah. So I understand it, and I just got to adjust accordingly.
You're like, I've accepted it.
Just accordingly. I slow down and drink a little bit. You got to enjoy it.
I mean, yeah, but then you think, I guess maybe it's when you get older, you get more mature. You think back and you're like, I never needed to do all that. Like, all that alcohol was never necessary. Maybe it's not about slowing down, it's about getting wiser. It's about not enduring it. Because when you're younger, you just endure it.
No.
I mean, I've had some really shitty hangovers. I've had some painful days when I was younger.
I didn't have that.
I haven't had one of those.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people that don't drink at an older age feel bad when they were young. That's what I thought I was explaining earlier. Like people have these things that they go through at a young age. That's why they're not drinking or doing drugs. And some people it was nothing to them, so they can do it for a long ass time, like way.
Yeah, my grandma.
Yeah, in terms of drinking, whatever. And some people are just different, but that's crazy. I noticed that, like people, I'm like, why don't you drink? And I'm like, oh, you did it too early, or it affected your body different earlier. You were like, fuck that.
Yeah, you got traumatized. You woke up in a bush face down at in your neighbor's lawn. You're like, I don't touch this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, boring. Get back in that bush. No.
Yeah, man. So it's yeah, but it's cool. Adjusting the time, I understand it. You get older, you can't do the same thing forever. So yeah, just now it's like I just have to build it up for like really good times.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, it's
My-
about
my pops
moderation
told me
too. Like I can have. I don't know if I have just as much fun. There are peaks in my life where I've had like so much fun and so much laughter. Like I can think about the peaks of time.
Right.
Where I was like, the one that comes to mind is like kind of right before I moved here, and it's like it was definitely time to move here. But right before I moved here, there was like a span of 3 years that, oh my God, was so much fun. So much fun in New York. And it was a group of friends. It was just a core group of friends that I had that we would go out and like piss your pants laughing. It just didn't matter. Like no matter where we were, what happened, it would be a rainy night, was dumb. We'd end up at a gay karaoke bar, and we would just like, one of us would fall down the stairs laughing. Like one of us would try to go. We'd get so drunk. And like, I mean, we were older. We weren't that young. We were like late 20s. And one of my girlfriends was like 40 something. And but it was like this core group of friends that we would go out every weekend, and it was a small group. It was like 4 or 5 of us. And when we were together, we could be anywhere, and like it was a whole skit. It was just like a whole SNL, like the best moments every night. And we, who knows what we were doing? Like I remember coming back to one of our apartments, and we would just like dress up, whatever they had on their, like they had some weird outfit hanging, and I like dressed up in it, and we were just dying laughing over stupid shit.
Yeah,
But yeah, those
girls
moments.
do, and
There were 2 guys. It was 2 guys and 2 girls, and then
Well,
sometimes it'd be 3 girls and 2 guys.
yeah.
But we weren't like,
Well, so I was just saying,
none
so
of
is
us were
that
dating.
like I don't know if you're equating that to fun times and drinking because
Yeah.
so
Just like
So-
those peak moments in your life. You were talking about being younger and like knowing you're
Yeah.
older now, so like you have to slow down.
yeah.
But
But that's what I'm saying. When I talk about drinking when I was younger, definitely a big part of my fun because drinking kind of brings out, like the freedom in you, like the
yeah,
true,
more energy, silliness,
just
like a
more-
child.
just freeness. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
I was a shy person when I was a kid. I still
Really?
feel like yeah. So super shy, in school, everything, don't talk or whatever. And I look back at that I know when I started drinking, definitely lets me talk more. It makes me feel free. And I love drinking for that.
You started
for that reason.
relating more to people, like
It's just,
more,
well,
attracting
yeah,
more attention.
just I always listen, but it's like, okay, I want to have something to say. Alcohol doesn't doesn't
Those
just let you-
inhibitions.
just let you say it, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Releases those
so
inhibitions.
even to this day, I feel like alcohol is still a very big positive in my life. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's really
This is not an AA meeting, clearly.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not, and I'm saying some people have problem with alcohol, but it's not a problem with me. It's more like when I'm ready to socialize, it's really good.
Yeah. It's
Now,
about
some
moderation.
people,
Like you
at
said,
the same
moderation.
time, my body won't even let me go too much into it. Like I get 2 or 3 days too much drinking, I have to stop. Like my body, I'm like I can't even do it. So I don't even know if some people that be alcoholic can do that shit every single day. You know what I mean? So I don't.
It's rain. Oh,
What happened?
it's raining so hard.
Oh,
I was worried it was like a dog scratching at the door.
yeah.
But
You know what I'm saying?
my body
So-
doesn't even let me do it anymore. It just
Yeah, so
no.
I can't become that type of alcoholic. I can become, I enjoy alcoholic and I enjoy it when I want to, and I can overdo it sometimes. But
Yeah.
and then also just my constant balance. I don't want to feel silly. So if I wake up in the morning and I do something silly, I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, it'll be really bothered.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't go over that threshold of like, I get so drunk, I just always just crazy and doing something crazy. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like
Yeah.
Keeping it
Yeah.
That's how I always been though. So
Yeah. No.
I think some people are different. Some people can't even
Function.
think like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I get drunk and I can't. It just takes over me.
Yeah.
And they'll fucking Randy Travis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say get naked and run in the street. Yeah.
Right. So it happens. And
They'll do a Randy
all
Travis.
kind of other drugs too, and especially when you're doing other drugs. I think, but that's,
What I thought was interesting about the
weed it slows you down and it makes you. That's the thing. I smoke weed before I start drinking, so
yeah, so that's satiated
get
before
too-
you start. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
So if I get so faded, I smoke. Woo! I'm like back to like normal. I can't go anymore. I'll be like head spinning. It stops me from getting over that threshold.
Yeah.
So I think that's like a secret to some people that's like trying to slow down with drinking if they don't smoke weed. But
Yeah, chill out first, see how you feel.
yeah, that'll make you
Yeah.
that'll make you stop once you hit it. Like,
Yeah.
oh hell no, I'm not gonna go anymore. I'm gonna just fall asleep.
Yeah.
But some people don't want to fall asleep.
Oh my god, I do. Although I have a rule about drugs, like no downers. No downers, only uppers. That was my rule for I don't know when
Young people, yeah.
years ago. I just
all good.
you always hear about the celebrities and movie stars or whatever like dying in their sleep, and it was always pills. It's always pills. It's always pills. And I think it was around Heath Ledger time when it happened to Heath Ledger. I was like, that's why I only take uppers. Only take uppers. And I've just like kind of always kept that motto, like no downers, only uppers. And I don't.
Downers kill 'em.
Yeah, it always puts
Like
you to sleep.
downers,
Nothing
like
that puts me to
pills.
sleep, but I don't equate weed with that. I don't equate weed with it. Although weed, of course, is
It'll
great
put you
to go to sleep. It's a
If you're not
different.
used to
Yeah, it's not a
smoking it,
pill.
especially.
It's not a pill with alcohol.
Right.
You know, when you mix the pill and the alcohol and you take two, there's just a obvious devil concoction that we've seen over time. You're not going to die with weed and alcohol. Like that's just not. I mean, you might die from the alcohol, but you're not going to die from the weed.
Right.
That's my point. So I don't
So-
put weed in that category, but I've always just had that rule of like, only uppers. Not that you can't die from uppers. Of course you can.
Right.
But it's just been that like kind of hard and fast rule. I've never been interested in like Xanax and Ambiens and all that bullshit.
I was gonna. I'll type it up.
Painkillers.
Oldest drug used. It's
Hmm.
popped up in my mind right now. Do you know what it is?
It's gonna be some sort of elixir, like an apothecary, like
The
Wait.
oldest drug used?
some sort of like a potion. Won't be whatever you call it.
Potion.
That's my prediction. I don't know.
Okay, so let's see. Drugs.
Like lictodidacane or something like that.
I think weed, but let me see.
Opium. Yeah, opium. It could be
So-
it could be an herb.
Yeah,
Actually,
opium.
yeah, it's probably an herb.
Opium
Yeah.
is
Okay.
number 10. That's not number 1. So 10 opium in the 16th century CE.
That's what it's called.
Huh?
Oh no. Oh, that's when opium was used.
Laudanum.
Laudanum.
Right?
It's it's a sleeping thing.
Okay. 16th century CE.
Where'd it come from? What is that from?
Switzerland.
Laudanum.
Sure.
It was a painkiller.
A lot of people use it in like religion and spiritual ceremonies. That's just crazy.
This right now.
I'm just getting high thinking about shit.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
painkiller. Well, it's
Like I
like
said.
it's kind of. I mean, I guess Quaalude.
Yeah. Coffee, number 9.
That's the earliest drug.
Yeah.
Oh,
13th
the lotus
13th
flower. I mean, if
century.
we want to talk about earliest drug, lotus flower. Really? Like, I'll go with lotus flower for 500, Alex.
What is it called?
The lotus flower. There was like a lotus
Oh,
juice or
okay.
whatever that the Egyptians would get off of a flower.
Tropa belladonna.
Oh yeah, belladonna. But that kills you. Doesn't belladonna, is it poisonous?
Oh, like scopamine and stuff. Oh shit.
Yeah, isn't
oh,
it?
Shit. Oh no. Belladonna's a porn star.
Well, you know where she got it now.
That's what
It is a good name.
where
It
she
is
got
a
that
good
shit
name.
From, huh?
That's why you said it like that.
Hey.
I've heard of belladonna, but I think it's a killing drug. I think it's something people use to kill you.
Okay. Daily nightshade. Yeah, that sounds like it. Datura.
I love that I know colscopamine and that we both do because I mean it's not an easy
zombie
name.
drug.
It's not an easy name to remember, but I made sure to remember it because I was so fascinated.
Me too.
I was
I feel like
I'm gonna
why do they
remember
have
this name.
zombies? Why, who made that up?
Yeah,
they
dude.
fucking yeah.
I'm like,
they
you know,
did the shit.
it's colscopamine.
Yeah.
I always just do that.
Hey, zombies. Yeah. Like if you think of all the like superstitious stuff, it's interesting how they really came to be because you know that shit is not
It
real.
came
It's
from
like
somewhere.
bullshit. Yeah, but it's like all bullshit. It's not like a real,
Right.
a
real zombie.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like ghosts. You know what I'm saying? When they was like, ooh. And we hear that shit when we crack a window. They didn't know the fucking when you crack a window, the wind blows the sounds like that. Or the door shut. You know what I'm saying? The door. See, when I was a kid, I saw Scooby Doo.
Yeah, they do a lot of that.
Right, and the door shut.
What was that?
Fucking the wind does that. It's not a ghost. Right. But that's how they came up with that shit. Thought it was a real ghost. Tripping. It's probably old Scopamine.
Yeah, we go. What's the number one? We gotta get there.
So wait, what the fuck is this? Because it says
Hycomas? Oh my god! Yeah. I love that you said niger. Niger.
I suck. How you say it?
I'm not saying it. I say it. But I love that you just. I can put the J on it. I can't say that.
Succubus nigga. I succubus nigga. Black henbane.
That's a racist drug.
Racist with the drugs, man. Okay, this is discovered in 1000 BCE. Eurasia. Propene alkaloids.
It's black. Does it say black what? Hibiscus? What does that say? What does that say? That is so racist. Wait, what does it do? I can't even.
Alright, sure. Okay. Black henbane.
Black henbane. What?
So, all right, it's Niger, I'm guessing, is another poisonous plant that has been used for centuries because of its psychoactive properties. Like a few of other poisonous plants on the list, black henbane is commonly used and associated with witchcraft. See, that's what they was
people.
doing.
They killing people. These
And
witches.
they made people think some crazy shit because they'll put this shit in their drink and be like, watch this, I'm gonna make this person do this.
This reminds me of the Salem witch trials. You know that they think that the Salem witch trials originated because the entire town was basically poisoning themselves with fermented and not poisonous but bad potatoes. Like what do you call that? They're like moldy. Like moldy potatoes. The whole town was eating moldy, bad shit.
And that's why people were
and
scared
they
of
were all
potatoes
hallucinating.
at one time.
Yeah, they were all hallucinating and going fucking crazy. And so that's why they started accusing people of witchcraft because they thought these people were poisoning them or they didn't understand it was in their potatoes.
Yeah, well, they had witchcraft for a long time, so I don't know. All that shit was superstitious. So it's just crazy how you
It's like, no, it's not a red hair. It's your potatoes.
Amanita muscaria. Amanita?
Oh, it's very scary.
Muscaria. Muscaria? Muscarid. Muscaria.
All night. We can spend all night here. There's
It's
not
like
like a,
mushroom
oh,
shit.
this is
Look
how
at
you
this.
pronunciate
This
this?
is a fly. Maybe this is like mushrooms.
Looks like it. I mean, I would guess. Dude, mushrooms are terrifying. Like, mushrooms are fascinating and terrifying.
And terrifying, yeah.
I got really into fungus.
Make you get high and crazy in one night.
I went down a whole fungus rabbit hole for like a month because I was
Right.
obsessed. I wanted it. I wanted to get fungus and grow it, and then I realized, like, no way, because it'll kill my
yeah.
dogs. Like, my dogs will die. Like,
Bam! Number one, cannabis. See, the oldest drug in the world has got to be safe. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Oh, yeah, because all those other ones we just listed off sounded real
Like, come on.
safe.
Look at half of this shit. Look.
Are you kidding me?
You're going to get really hungry.
Every single one of those you listed off was like deadly. And you're like, I knew it.
Cannabis considered one of humanity's oldest cultivated crops. Like any other drug on the list, cannabis was widely initially used for medicinal purposes, such as that.
What? I can't read it, but I want to know.
Asiatic during surgery.
What during surgery?
Asiatic during
Oh,
surgery.
and anesthetizing and anesthesia. Anesthesia?
Asiatic.
Let's see anesthesia.
Anesthesia,
right? And anesthetizing, like it's basically like.
No, I said it right.
Oh.
So when Candace made this way over
can't
to
see it.
India, they celebrated it as one of the 5 kingdoms of herbs, which released us from anxiety.
Anesthetic is the word. Okay, I had to see the word.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta roll that back and see how you.
Cannabis has come a long way and is still widely used around the world, both as a medicine and a recreational drug. Man, tombs from the
It's the OG. It's the goat. It is the goat.
Siberia, dating from 2500 BCE, contain large amounts of
Oh my god.
modified psychoactives, marijuana. Man, I'm gonna smoke some.
Ooh, we need like an interlude, a psychoactive interlude.
And it's nothing all positive. There was nothing negative with that.
No, it wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go to alcohol right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
kills bitches every day.
But yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, that motivates me.
Scroll all the way down like you were. Go again, like all the way down to this website. No, yeah. See those eggs? Have you seen all the jokes about eggs lately? Have you noticed that eggs are a lot more expensive now? Is it just me?
Yeah, they raised them a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like twice as much. They're like twice as much. Like a 20. What's that crate of eggs like on the little tray? How many are on there? 24.
18 or
yeah, I think it's 24 on the crate. That shit was $17.90 something, like 99 at fucking Smart Final the other day. It used to be like 12 maybe. So I noticed it, and then it's so funny because I see all these memes now, and they're making fun of eggs, like people that can afford eggs, and it's a guy dressed like an aristocrat, like he's in his 1700 scarves like an aristocrat, like people who could buy eggs. It's just so dumb right now. Like, what's going on with eggs? I don't what's the deal? There must be a deal because I noticed it and then now I'm seeing memes about it. So I know it must be a thing. It's not just me.
Everything, like all the food is going up. It's crazy. Like,
did you see the thing?
Little stuff.
Oh my god! I posted something on my Instagram that was like, people flexing their money, and the first picture was like 2020, and it was an old lady in front of a bunch of toilet paper. People who flexing their money, and it's like 2020, and then it's 2021, and it's 2 guys with like Bitcoin T-shirts, like their T-shirts say Bitcoin or whatever, and they're clearly at like a party, and then the third one. What was the third one? Oh, gas. 2020. It was 2022, and people were like stealing gas in like the cans and loading their back trunk full of like gasoline cans. It was like 2022, and then 2023 was eggs. 2023 was just like a whole bunch of eggs. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is like people flaunting their wealth.
Yeah. See what's special now.
I know. Like, what's coming next? What's coming next? We went toilet paper to
internet.
What was it?
People go so addicted
toilet paper to cryptocurrency.
I think people would pay $100 for their phone and like if everything just
no. But what's gonna be like a shortage? Like, what's going to be water? I hope not. God, that's dark.
Oh, shortage?
That's dark. Not water because it's raining right now. So I predict not water. What's the next shortage, right? Because clearly there's some sort of a shortage in farming and in eggs right now. And I'm like, people with their own chickens right now or whatever. And it was the aristocrats. That's what it was.
Yeah. So the technology even too, they had shortages on microchips. Or shit like that. So
manufacturing,
short of anything pretty much, like fucking cars.
Dude, we've had that too.
But I'm saying your cell phone.
Cobalt.
Once they're like You
That's
can't
dark.
get a new phone and you go for after like 3 years. The world will be chaos if you can't get a new set. Like,
Yeah, you won't be able to use it.
you know what I mean? Like,
We'll be back to square one with all the updates. If you can't update shit anymore.
I just be all slow. You be like fucking AOL shit. You be,
We go back to dial-up. You have to go back to dial-up. Only the few wealthy. It's like getting to the moon. Only the people who could fly to the moon get the real phone.
What's the most important? Maybe we can put this on top of make a list right now and say what's the most important
Like a
thing
survey?
in life.
A survey?
Like your phone. Where's your phone at on the list? Really? Without your phone, really?
I think everybody. I don't think anybody would say a phone, but what you need to say is what's the name one thing that follows you everywhere you go. That's with you everywhere you go.
Or that would stop you from making, like, stop you from. It's like
That travels with you everywhere you go.
Yeah, that too.
Or
What I'm
that
saying,
too.
but if you say what stops you from,
The most valuable thing to get you through your day.
yeah,
Everyone's gonna say phone.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, they wouldn't think of that. So if we made
What's the most valuable thing to get you through your day? And it's like so sad.
It probably, who knows what people will say, but yeah.
Your car. But like, if this is Family Feud, ding ding ding, number one, phone.
Right. Like the fucking sun. People want to say that. What's the most valuable thing? And won't say the sun. The sun. If the sun. Dies,
Yeah, right.
dies.
Like, bitch, you forgot
Everybody dies.
that we need this.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, did you hear about the meteor? Like the green meteor that's like flying by Earth right now, or the green asteroid? Maybe it's an asteroid, not meteor. I think meteors are not good. Asteroids are good, or they both could be bad.
No.
No, that's a meteor showers are cool too. But what?
Oh,
Yeah, like right now, literally as we speak, there's like this green lit star meteor asteroid. I don't know what the hell the difference is, honestly. After all the things all the rabbit holes and documentaries I've watched, I still don't know really what the difference is. But there's some famous thing that's flying by us for the whole month of January.
Oh, okay.
In the northern hemisphere, we can see it in January, and in the early February, the southern hemisphere of the world can see it better. But yeah, anyway, clearly, there you go.
Yeah, no.
Your scientific knowledge for the night. Clearly, I'm not Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's what we should do. Just like idiots explain science instead of drunk history. Idiots explain science. That's what we should do.
No, I ain't no idiot.
What? Or just whatever, like science for dummies or whatever, or like drunk science instead of drunk history.
Yeah, just think of some shit and just talk about it.
Yeah, yes, like a black hole, a black mass. So we think of topics so we explain them drunk. That's what we should do, drunk science. I love it.
There we go.
Come in next.
Like, what's the craziest new science thing you ever heard? Like, you know, even technology. Like, what's the newest shit you heard?
Hold on, I'm writing down what's the most important thing to get you through your day for the survey. So I don't forget it.
Like,
Wait, so what'd you say? What's the craziest? What'd you say? What's the
craziest invention? I mean, so this is crazy.
Wait, what's the craziest invention that I've ever heard?
Okay, let me start over. Isn't it amazing that we have technology that never stops? Like, it keeps improving. There keeps being different things that improves lives and so on. It doesn't seem like it just stops or goes backwards.
No. Yeah, no. We don't regress when it comes to science, right? Well, no, that's not true. There are diversions. Sometimes we find better pathways, right? So there can be diversions.
We're just changing. Just changing lanes, but still going up.
I was playing my grandfather's projector last night for us at my house, and I told Simone, I was like, Simone, you know how you have your phone and I can take a video of you and show it to you immediately? This was all they had back then. I'm sure she couldn't grasp that. But I was like, this was their only option. If you wanted to see yourself, you had to film it, get that film out of your yes, put it and wire it through. She wasn't really seeing everything I was doing, but lace it through this machine, put it on the projector. And not a lot of people had projectors. Projectors were pretty rare at that time. This is like a 1954 projector. That's when he bought. Yes, and she was like, anyway, but like exactly like how far we've come.
So yeah, and what we already, it's like we think of stuff in the future like the Jetsons and shit, and they actually predicted a lot of this shit, right? Like, we predict shit way in advance, and then we just build to it and make it happen. Saying maybe a little different.
Maybe the Jetsons sort of like put it out there. It was like, we need to figure out how to do this.
Like that.
But don't you think that those ideas spawn creation?
Something, yeah. But even the people that did the Jetsons was inspired from something else that happened a while ago. That's when sometimes I start to believe in aliens when I start
ancient aliens, like ancient.
Yeah. It's like they're planting the seeds for the humans to do it.
Dude, Graham Hancock has a really good series, the mini series that he just did.
The Hancock?
Graham Hancock. Graham Hancock.
Okay.
Yeah, it's ancient alien kind of style. He goes through the whole thing, yeah.
And but it's not even my watching anything. It's more of like, okay, the logic of it. Say we're a civilization that's higher than any other civilization, and we start traveling to other Earths.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? And we've seen it in Star Wars, Star Trek. Star Trek did it, and I love Star Trek. They go to other planets, and there's like ancient people. They don't even know what the fuck is going on. In the fucking show, they're saying we not supposed to let them see us. That will fuck up their whole shit.
They're not like, let's help this civilization move forward.
They'll help them, but they wouldn't
let them know it's them. They'll put somebody dressed like, yeah.
So if there is something like that, it would happen to us too, and that's
they would mold into one of us.
We're talking about how when we advance the civilizations like that.
So you think there are aliens here that are disguised as humans that are like helping us further our technology slowly at once?
They have a way to.
Dude, I hope so. I hope so.
It could be either.
God, I hope so. I don't even want to think like that because it's too good to be true.
Well, it's not even. So it could be. You could call it whatever you want. You call it aliens. Another dimension that's manipulating.
I still call that alien.
What we're doing, okay, call it alien, but they're out of our dimension.
I know what you mean, but it could be like us in the future. It could be a paradigm shift. Yeah.
So we can never see them because they're on another dimension. So they could be manipulating us to constantly do whatever the fuck we need to do to be something else or whatever.
Slowly over time.
But I always say we had a big ass universe. How the fuck we gonna travel through it? And then when you start looking at I'm looking at technology, like they're gonna make fucking robots, and they don't need water and shit like that. They can just travel forever, and they'll reach to other fucking planets and shit like that. Like it's gonna be all robots. That's the fucking. If I'm thinking about it like that. Like, come on, that's the only option to travel through the universe is to be half robots. We still have probably our mind, but we're gonna be robots.
Yeah,
there's no other way to do it.
That's like,
I don't know.
Oh my god, my brain just went somewhere that's like too much to even conceptualize and say. Earth had. We've already gone through many different life forms and habitats. Sure. Like there was a world with no humans and only animals. Big animals. We just went to liberated tar pits, right? Mammoths and crazy shit. And,
why did he make that?
But maybe like humans were on a different planet. Like humans, like so if this circle of experiences and collection of data, like my human life is really just because I'm a part of this other hub system that's like really in the universe, right? And so I just take whatever I've learned from this body back to that hub, and then I get projected out into some other experience to live again and bring it back and all of that. Like this earth is continuing to become different things, and if I'm if I'm to be human again and Earth is no longer habitable by humans, you just get sent to another Earth, like another planet
Eventually,
that's
I'm
like
sure.
Earth's like. You know, they just said they found another
sun will go
planet
out
that's
eventually.
habitable. Yeah, they just found literally 2 days, maybe it was yesterday, another Earth-like planet. They don't know if it's if it has been habited, but it's close enough, and it's in the formation of where Earth is.
Right.
Like we're in respective to that whatever galaxy. Yeah.
You know,
Dude.
I mean, that's the one thing. Like you really don't know, but it's very possible.
It just sucks that you can only figure out like you only get the download like when you're done. Like, can I get a cheat code?
You want to get it then.
Give me a cheat code. I just want one.
Get it when you're done.
Give me a clue. Can I get a clue? Can I buy a vowel? Can I buy a vowel?
Yeah. No, but it makes it look so much bigger than it is when you look like that. In my eyes, like fuck, this is. Dude, we're over here talking about. We talk about the Jews and shit like that. Everybody want to be Jew or something. I don't know what the fuck.
Everybody wants to be Jew.
That's what it sounds like.
Dude,
It's like
the world
on,
makes
man.
it, yeah.
It's not even
now it sounds like we don't.
Social constructs. You got arguing about that, like social construct arguments. It's like, come on, okay, we were here, fucking universe. Let's start from there, not from wherever you guys are starting. You know what I'm saying?
We just don't have perspective. There's no way for us to have perspective. And when we try to, it's so much to take in. You lose your mind. Like there's no way to have
unless
perspective.
you started early. As I said, a lot of people don't.
The
don't
most
start
tragic experience that we know, like we weren't dinosaurs. We don't know what it felt like for that whole world to heat up, for everybody to burn, and for there to be a few left over and then them die. So the most tragic experience that we can ever relate back to is the Holocaust. In our realm of comprehension at this point, right? Like
so that's why black people have a problem too. Like,
oh yeah, not slavery. You're so right. You're so right, dude. What this is such a white. Dude, this is awful.
Like, hold on, wait a minute. See,
no, both were terrible.
They ain't all good in there. Oh, motherfucking Jews.
I meant. Okay, so let me just I meant within the realm of our lifetimes, but also slavery wasn't that long ago.
Yeah,
I meant sort of there were still. No, I'm gonna walk myself back into another hole. Like totally.
Well, I feel like before the Holocaust is bad because it's like fucking cows being slaughtered.
You brought up Jews. That's why I brought up Holocaust. Okay, I feel so guilty now for not mentioning slavery. But it was because you brought up Jews.
Before the Holocaust, let's take it back to really tribal. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers, really tribes. They would kill other tribes.
Oh God!
It's documented
daily, still today. Still today. In Africa, the mulad, what they would do to women, they would rip your clit. Oh my God.
It's unheard, and nobody's saying that.
Nobody, and it's happening. It's like, oh God. Oh, there's terrible. I mean, but also it's not our fight as Americans. To sort of.
Yeah, you'll hear specifically the stories. You'll hear it sound like a conspiracy, so it's hard to know what's really going on. But Ukraine, it's we know this. We have interest in this, so we have to do something. And
there's clearly money there.
Yeah, and I understand like with that war, we have to be involved.
Yeah.
Or Russia could be.
Because there's so many fucked up. Yeah, there's so many fucked up things going on in this world. You can't take it all on. We can barely solve. Look at the guy on the gurney. That was Illinois. We can't even fix Illinois.
You'd rather be in that position, like chess, checkers.
Yeah.
Checkers.
Yeah.
The people playing power positions to
kind of keep people in check. Don't go Dahmer.
And then, of course,
that's wrong.
And I think it's a big part in their game to be man, we don't want anybody to be in this position to just do something crazy. That's why Trump, that was a big thing.
Dude, because he really.
Whoa, we have a game we're playing.
Yeah, but we've got lines, and he had none. We have barriers. We've got, when you play bowling and they put the cushions.
Right.
Like, we have cushions and you just ripped them off.
Right. So he was stirring stuff up that wasn't traditional. I mean, I'm not a Trumpster, but I understand why them going so hard on him. There's a system set up already. They didn't like him.
They didn't want him fucking with it. Yeah. No, he did expose a lot of things.
Even if they try to act like it's like all the racist white people, it wasn't. It was like regular people.
And all different ethnicities. I saw a bunch of Indian people. I saw a bunch of black people. I saw that were supportive of Trump. Like I saw everybody.
Because his regular person was just regular, but what a lot of people,
the establishment.
A lot of people jumped on him though for what it's about, like the coloration of America. You know what I'm saying? The people that's older and white, they're like, man, this shit finna change. I don't know if you looked into it like that. Like all these people that's really, it's still going on. Like Republicans.
What do you mean coloration? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like they're you know, the whole dynamic of U.S. is changing, and like it's less.
Oh yeah. That's
intimidating.
Yeah, I just think that's so insane. But I know you're right.
Right. So, but it's and then.
The blending of America, the fact that, oh my God, white people might become the minority.
But of course, so I don't know if it's an excuse or a real legit thing where like the people that will be taking it over is not going to be like educationally sound and able to keep America like it is. Okay, that's kind of a legit argument because you're saying like legally we don't allow people to come over here unless they have they're a doctor and shit like that.
I wish we said that. We don't say that.
No, that's the law.
No, we don't say that.
You have to have a job for a certain amount. You have to be legit. You can't just
from another country.
Yeah.
No, we don't say that. I wish we did.
No, it's a law.
What about all the people who are seeking asylum?
So you have asylum seekers, but we're talking about just regular people that come over here legit.
Right. You gotta be okay. Yeah.
But so
you're right.
So that we're the people that seek asylum. Yeah, we people are not with it because it's like, man, they're just coming over here. We're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be. It's an unpopular, for the liberals, but I'm not.
It's understandable at the same time. I mean, I don't know the whole research on how that works because I've seen people that work for like low paying jobs and you need them. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck are you?
Yeah.
How the fuck are you?
I'm not.
It seems like it makes it better for the big businesses depending on the laws. Like,
I think everybody should be given an opportunity, but I also think that there needs to be some sort of. We can't have a country where we just let everybody in unchecked. We can't just do that. It's not possible. It's not practical. It's not functional for the best practices of a society.
You check them, but do you let them in? So you're saying they say like 10,000 a day or some shit.
Yeah, I don't think what we have set up right now is the best. I'm just kidding.
You said what?
I don't think what we have set up right now is the best. We don't have even just their standard situation of sort of like the lottery. That's bullshit. I do think that we should take the best of the best. I kind of agree.
That's what we're used to doing. Yeah,
I kind of agree with Trump. It's not popular, but I don't think we should torture them and keep them in cages and all that other shit. That's awful. It's horrific.
Right.
But I do think that the lottery you should have to write an essay. I have to write an essay if I fucking want to do anything.
It's two modes.
Tell me why.
It's two modes. It's almost like people are like, oh, don't kill animals, but they're eating meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's that mode, right? Because I'm humanity is like, man, these people are trying to get a better life and all that. Man, come on, how you gonna hate on? It's all good. Yeah. But then, okay, now I gotta look. Mm-hmm. Okay, they're changing the dynamic on how America's gonna be. It's possible. It's possible.
It's a deeper rooted issue. We want to go there. What we really should be doing is not selling arms to low, to third world countries so that they can blow each other up. So then they all want to come and live here because it's a better life. We have a huge stake in making the rest of the world less better, not as good as America. And that is also a problem that we've created ourselves. So it's just this, I mean, if you really want, if we go down the whole rabbit hole of it and we go deeper, it's just like we create this mass exodus for other countries, and then we don't, so it's I feel what you're saying, like it's like that dichotomy of like shit.
But of course, the people that's doing it, do you think it's purposely doing that, or you think they're thinking ahead? Because it's like sometimes, like, okay,
well, I have to go to the bathroom. Do you
me too. All right. You're just talking fast.
You might my legs are waving.
Drunk live session.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So whatever.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, see people with the TikTok and they'll do things like that, do live.
Yeah, it is live. It's being live.
They do live.
This guy.
They do that too.
The only time I've ever gone live on Instagram was when the Vegas shooter happened, and it was an accident. I was like looking, you were in Vegas, I'm talking to Catherine, I'm texting her, and I accidentally hit live, and I started getting like just people clicking. And I immediately clicked out. I don't even know what I was doing.
Right. Just like, what the hell? I was saying, but there's even like, we can set up like the whole nation thing, everything. I'm just like, just do that. And
you have to be, wait, are we live? Or are we filming? But before you do it, you have to be very engaged in the super chatting and stuff. So you have to, like, if people do donate, they're always calling them out.
But I'm saying, I'm seeing, I got it right there. If I went live, it'll be a chat box right here.
Yeah, and we can see what they're saying. Yeah. Doja Cat, Doja Cat does it all the time, and it's so awkward. I love hers because she's just so awkward. It's her in a pool, it's just like in a floaty, and just like looking at you. Looking at you. She's just like staring and then she'll comment on people like, why would you say that? That's mean. Or whatever it is. Like, I seem drunk. Oh, do I seem drunk? Well, I'm just enjoying my day. It's just entirely engaging. She does it all the time.
And
And it's, you know, it's part of why she became so famous, because she was just so like underground and attainable, and yeah.
Definitely.
Oh my god, my dogs are going crazy. Oh, they're crying. No. So you were saying something about oh my god, what were we talking about?
We go to rabbit hole, huh? We were talking about